Cold nights in the summer.
Hey, my name is Valley16. I'm a singer-songwriter and producer from Cape Town. Shout out to Sportscene and Adidas for this insane opportunity. Welcome to the Weekend Turn Up.
Evenings when I hear the sirens call.
Number one is Tabasco. Cannot live without it. A mic. My piano has to come absolutely everywhere with me. I know it can't, but I wish it could. My laptop so that I can produce from absolutely everywhere. And then a pair of headphones. Super judgmental people. Spiders, 100%. Horror movies, 100%. Absolutely a no. Will not ever be caught dead watching a horror movie. Will simply pass away. Sharks. Love them. Not gonna happen. Haters, guys. For some reason, I love driving through the Camp Space Strip. It just, like when I was younger, I didn't really get to come to that side much often. So when I drive through it, I just feel like this incredible energy. It feels a little bit like I'm in LA, even though I've never been to LA before, but it just gives me this super cool feeling. So I love Camps Bay. I love the neighborhood in the neighborhood East City, which is in town. It's like a space for creatives. I love Stanton. I've only been there a couple times, but the same thing. It just gives me these like insane city vibes that just, it's just for me, it creates like such a cool creative energy. I love where I live. I live in gardens in my flat. That's like my absolute safe haven. I am the majority of the time. And my first favorite place, yeah, the beach. Or coffee. I absolutely love coffee. I spend way too much money on coffee.
I see the way your eyes catch the light when you look at me. I know you want me, I know you do. You're just so ice in my bitterness. I see to me, spending all the time I shiver when you touch me. Staring straight up, then I'm calling. I should be the one that you adore.
Okay, so I started music when I was about 14. I've always loved it, but when I was 14, I started to like post covers on YouTube. Yeah, just covers of like Adele. Hello, absolutely loved it. Just started posting online, and then I met up with this friend and we started to make music, and I started to post a few covers on SoundCloud. And then when I was 16, I had this absolutely terrible idea. I was like, you know what, let's enter Idols. We are totally ready, we are in high school, but we should just go enter like one of the biggest talent competitions in South Africa. So I went over to Idols, I had an amazing experience, but it was a little bit tough. Like I was 16, and I definitely hadn't developed into who I am, I would say now. And I got quite a few like harsh comments on my voice. I was told, you know, you can't sing, you're never really gonna make it, you really shouldn't do music after leaving the competition. So once I left, I took a couple years off, and I hadn't like really figured out how I was gonna kind of come back from that, because it was a really difficult moment for me. And yeah, in last year of December, I was like, you know what, it's time. I've been developing, I've been finally learning how to produce, and I decided to produce, write, and record my first EP under the name Valley16. It's called Apartment Floors, and it came out in May.
You swear you'd never abandon me, so I took my slate and I wiped it clean. I get so bored and I can't guarantee that I'll love you tomorrow, so don't count on me.
Last year in about May, June, I was releasing under my birth name, which is Gabby Duplessis, and I had been releasing for maybe 2 years, and I just wasn't clicking with who I was as an artist. I don't know, as a person, I really feel like I need to play characters through my art. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go under Valley16. And that's kind of where the EP started to unfold. The first song that was released from the EP was called Fake, and I produced it like at 4 a.m. in the morning, on the floor of like my parents' house, my bedroom, my parents' house. I never thought the song was gonna come out, and then we released it in the December. And just the process of making the whole EP, like it speaks a lot about, you know, love and loss, and just like growing up as, you know, a teenager into a young adult, and also a lot about mental health, because for me it's a really big part of my music is speaking about mental health because it's something that I've personally really struggled with and gone through. So the whole EP is literally from like me and my team, my manager Reese, and like the producers who worked on it with Jaden Lewis, Hendrik Georges. It was an absolutely awesome time. Everything was done digitally, obviously the times of COVID. And yeah, when it was released, like it's just been the most insane project to be a part of, and so proud because I've been wanting to release a debut project since I was like 14. So it was such a big deal to finally do it at 21. It was just incredible.
Everybody knows, everybody knows, everybody knows. Everybody knows, knows, everybody knows, knows, everybody knows.
Okay, so I released obviously my debut EP, Apartment Floors, in May. I was actually in Germany for the beginning of the year. And I got this text message one day. I was literally sitting at this kitchen table with people I really didn't know. I couldn't speak the language, so it was absolutely the weirdest moment, but I just saw this like this graphic image pop up that said Valley 16 up next, South Africa. And I sobbed. It's something that I have spoken to the people around me about for so long. When I was 16 and I saw, Billie Eilish become up next in the US, I said to my mom, like, Mom, this is gonna be me. I promise you, I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna be an Up Next artist. And in May this year, I was announced as Apple Music's Up Next artist, South Africa, for the month of May and June. And it was just the most crazy experience, one of my favorite milestones in my career so far. And I'm so, so grateful that it happened. And yeah, Mom, see, we did it.
Everybody knows, knows, everybody knows, knows, everybody knows, knows, everybody knows, knows.
At the moment, I'm not gonna lie, there is a lot of pressure to obviously follow up with a really good project and to follow up with something that I'm proud of. But at the moment with the new music, I'm just trying to make music for me. When I did the first project, I was making music for me, and I never want to stop doing that just because of a little bit of pressure. So we are working on quite a cool project that's going to be coming out soon. I'm super excited for it. It shows a lot of growth, I hope, from the first EP. And yeah, very different vibes, so I'm very excited.
In the passenger on the sideline in the mirror, who do you see? When you look her in the eyes, do you see her, do you see me? You didn't have to lie so long.
What's up, it's Valley 16. Thank you so much for watching the Weekend Turn Up powered by Adidas and Sports Scene. I'm so happy that you were able to spend this time with me, and please connect with me on social media at Valley 16.
Every day, the sad eyes you see are just your own.